Adversity reveals true character. Use it to discover your strengths. Contentment comes from appreciating what you have, not from yearning for more. To know oneself is the beginning of wisdom. Live each day as if it were your last, with intention and purpose. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Life is long if you know how to use it. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. It is the power of the mind to be unconquerable. The greatest wealth is a poverty of desires. True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. Associate with people who are likely to improve you. He who is brave is free. While we are postponing, life speeds by. Begin at once to live, and count each separate day as a separate life. He who fears death will never do anything worth of a man who is alive. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. Sometimes even to live is an act of courage. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Hang on to your youthful enthusiasms. You'll be able to use them better when you're older. If a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable. It is not the years in your life, but the life in your years that count. Most powerful is he who has himself in his own power. No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity, for he is not permitted to prove himself. Wealth is the slave of a wise man, the master of a fool. Life is like a play. It's not the length, but the excellence of the acting that matters. He who has great power should use it lightly. Inner peace is found in the acceptance of the present moment. Your worth is not determined by others' opinions, but by your own actions. Detach from the outcome and find freedom in the process. Wisdom is the reward for a lifetime of listening when you'd have preferred to talk. Find joy in the journey, not just the destination. Find peace within the chaos of life by mastering your reactions. Your mind is the only thing you can truly control. Guard it well. True strength lies in the ability to stay calm amidst turmoil. Embrace challenges as opportunities to grow stronger. Accept what you cannot change and focus on what you can. Life's trials are a forge, refining your character. Cultivate a mind that is immune to the whims of fate. Let your actions reflect your values, not your circumstances. Resilience is built through facing adversity with courage and grace. True wealth is a satisfied mind, not a full pocket. Each day is a new chance to live by your principles. Strength is not in the body, but in the spirit. Happiness is a state of mind, cultivated through gratitude and acceptance. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Our life is what our thoughts make it. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it? It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Look well into thyself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. A man's worth is no greater than his ambitions. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Confine yourself to the present. The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing. The power to shape your life lies in your response to events. Silence often speaks louder than words. Embrace it. In every difficulty lies the seed of opportunity for growth. The true measure of a person is how they handle adversity. Focus on what you can control and let go of the rest. Calmness is the cradle of power. To be content, desire less. Your perception shapes your reality. Choose it wisely. Strengthen your mind, and your body will follow. Embrace simplicity. Complexity breeds confusion. Purpose gives life meaning. Find yours and live it fully. The journey is the reward. Cherish each step. Patience is a virtue that tempers the soul. The mind is your fortress. Guard it against negativity. Each moment is a chance to practice virtue. Wisdom is knowing what to overlook. Peace is found in acceptance, not resistance. Value progress over perfection. Your thoughts are the architects of your destiny. Resilience is born from the ashes of failure. Character is forged in the fires of challenge. Happiness is a byproduct of a well-lived life. Let your principles be the guideposts of your actions. Find strength in solitude and clarity in reflection. Endure what life brings with dignity and strength. Your thoughts shape your reality. Guard them carefully. Live in harmony with nature and accept its course. The present moment is all you truly possess. Cherish it fully. Purpose and meaning arise from your actions, not your circumstances. Detach from the illusion of control and embrace the flow of life. Character is destiny. Cultivate virtue and wisdom. True power lies in remaining unaffected by external chaos. Seek to understand, not to judge. Wisdom comes from empathy. Your response to events defines your life, not the events themselves. Let reason guide you through the storms of emotion. Be steadfast in your principles, regardless of external approval. Find serenity in aligning your will with the natural order of the universe. Every challenge is a chance to practice virtue and resilience. Self-reflection leads to self-improvement. Look within to find your path. Inner peace is the result of a disciplined mind and a virtuous heart. Live with purpose, guided by reason and integrity. Your actions today shape the person you become tomorrow. Embrace simplicity and focus on what truly matters. Wisdom is found in the quiet acceptance of what is. Choose to act with kindness and compassion, even in adversity. The universe is change. Accept it and find your place within it. Happiness is found in the alignment of thought, word, and deed. Let go of desire and fear to find true freedom. Reflect daily on your thoughts and actions to cultivate a life of virtue. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. No man is free who is not master of himself. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Man is disturbed not by things, but by the views he takes of them. It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens. He who laughs at himself never runs out of things to laugh at. Seek not the good in external things, seek it in yourselves. The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. He who is not happy with little will never be happy with much. Only the educated are free. It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows. Know, first, who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly. You become what you give your attention to. There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. Difficulties are things that show a person what they are. To accuse others for one's own misfortunes is a sign of want of education. To accuse oneself shows that one's education has begun. To accuse neither oneself nor others shows that one's education is complete. The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. No great thing is created suddenly. First learn the meaning of what you say, and then speak. Circumstances don't make the man, they only reveal him to himself. People are not disturbed by things, but by the views they take of them. The essence of philosophy is that a man should so live that his happiness shall depend as little as possible on external things.